guys, I'm Leila. Today we are in Raid Shadow Legends, and it's been a long time coming, but I finally was able to put this team together for Iron Twins Stage 15. Now, I've been trying to figure out what the name of this comp really is, and my chat wants to call them Bring the Pain because the Painkeepers. So, we're going to go with that. Now, it did take me a while because, again, you need 3 Painkeepers. Granted, I have a Bat Eater, sorry. I have a Bat Eater comp for my clan boss. However, I didn't want to have to adjust that team comp for my Painkeeper because that is speed tuned as well, right? And this requires a speed tune. So that meant I had to wait till I had 3 more Painkeepers that I pulled with a total of 4, right? So now that we're able to work on this. And we got Geomancer in here. My Helicath, I got 4 Helicats. Now, you can also use, like, Rosh card, for example. It's probably faster if you use a Rosh card for this instead of Heli. However, I have 4 Helicats and thought that this was fine. So I'm going to show you guys, basically, their preset in here. And I guess, like I said, according to Twitch chat, this is going to be called Bring the Pain. Now, for the most part, for all of them, it's kind of just like speeds. And thank you, Twitch chat, for helping out with this. Because I said this has been a while coming to make sure that we built this. And so we did. So thank you, Twitch chat, for your patience and helping out with the speeds and all the priorities and stuff. So Geo, we have him at 180 speed and the accuracy is important. So I believe, like with him, to at least make sure stuff lands, we're probably looking at like 375 to 380 accuracy. And obviously, the more accuracy, the better. That's fine too. And we ended up getting 385 for him. Ended up shutting off the Creeping Petrify. We're basically prioritizing his HP burn and the weaken. Now, Heli's speed is going to be 257. And with him, we're prioritizing his Devoted Servant, which is the block damage. This is basically what's going to keep my team from wiping. It's going to keep on that, basically, that like unkillable kind of buff to make sure everybody stays standing, right? Now, again, it is a little bit slower with him because he kind of like counterattacks and stuff, right? So if you have Rosh Guard, obviously you can use Rosh Guard to be a little bit faster, but I think Rosh Guard also needs a higher speed. Now for the 3 Painkeepers, the fast one is at 215. And we have Combat Tactics as the priority, followed up by Spectacular Sweep. And then now we have the next 2. So the next one I have at 182. We're opening with Spectacular Sweep, prioritizing Combat Tactics back into Spectacular Sweep. And it's going to be the same thing for the 3rd Painkeeper. And her speed's at 160, so same thing. Opening Spectacular Sweep into Combat Tactics into Spectacular Sweep. So we tried a couple of things here I tried it just with like the opener Spectacular Sweep and Combat Tactics, and that ended up being okay. Then to Twitch chat's point, they also reminded that there's a small chance here that this could adjust the speeds. Small chance. So we have a small chance of potentially, failing after some runs as well too. Where try to do something like this will help try to prevent the Painkeepers from using their A1 if possible. So basically try to make sure that they basically focus on like their A2 and their A3. So with that, let's go. Now, I ended up also getting a best time with this too, which ended up being like 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Like I said, so it's been a while coming. Also, they're all booked. I have all of them completely booked as well. Nobody has any blessings yet, which wouldn't necessarily be a problem anyway, because blessings don't really start affecting speeds until you get like a 6-star or something like that. So everybody is fully booked. Primarily was just looking at, speed and accuracy to basically get the comp. And I was talking about this because I am recording this live on Twitch as well for those of you guys watching on YouTube. I was talking about, if I really wanted to, I could probably go back in now that we have like the speeds and the accuracy and stuff is basically set and try to min-max a bit more, maybe with like Geo and Heli to try to get some more damage, particularly because the damage is coming from Geomancer. He ends up, like, he's continually getting about 3.4 million damage here, right? But Heli, with, like, his counterattacks, we could try to min-max that a little bit possibly and get, like, maybe a smidge more damage out of that, which could help us clear it a little bit faster. But for now, the comp is basically working. And we've read it a few times already just to kind of check it. And so far, so good. And it's been nice, because like I said, it's been a long time coming, having to be patient, getting the 3 Painkeepers, and then they're rares. So I don't know about you guys, but it gets super easy, like when you're going in and you're leveling champs and sacrificing them. It gets really easy to kind of like get tunnel vision sometimes and just like get rid of all your rares. So just being very cognizant of that and making sure I go in and like lock them so it doesn't happen. All right. Here we go. Very nice. So we'll see. Like I said, the best time we ended up having was 2 minutes 13 seconds. Which I think we only get 6 keys of this a day anyway. So I'm okay with that. It would be nice if maybe we could potentially get it faster eventually. But happy that we finally worked out the comp this way so that it runs. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit of a longer run this time. And that's okay. Because we're past like the 213 mark right now. But I'd love to know if you guys are running Iron Twins 15. What comps are you guys running? Drop me some comments down below. And I have Twitch chat mentioning some different champs. And it is true. Like if you have Emic, using Emic would be the way to go. I don't have Emic. I do have a Rosh card. Like I said, I would have to make him faster. And I have 4 Helicaths. So I figured might as well use, I could probably afford a Heli in here for the speed tune. Okay, so this one is going to be closer to 3 minutes is what it looks like. But yeah, I'd love to know what comps you guys are using. There we go. Nice. Good to see. So yeah, so Geo ends up being 3.4 mil. There's my best time. Let's run it again. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Switch Chat is saying that Tower can maybe trim like a minute off. Okay, well that could be something maybe we could work on later. So I guess I could probably play around with that as well too, because I do have a Rosh card. Actually, I wonder if I feel like maybe I have 2 Rosh cards. So if that's the case, I can maybe play around with that. I do think it would also kind of depend on the speeds for everyone else, because I'm happy with this too. All right, I do see Twitch chat saying they have some Emic teams, and it takes slightly over a minute for an Emic team. Okay. So obviously there's some different comp suggestions and different things we could do too. But yeah, those of you guys watching YouTube, drop me a comment down below and let me know what you're doing, what you're running, who you're using, and how long did it take you to put it together. Because for me, the pacing factor, other than me just being lazy not doing it, was really just getting the 3 Painkeepers. Because like I said, I've had like 4 Helis, and I've had so many Geomancers. Like Geomancer Prime is a +4. And I'm pretty sure I still have some extra Geos. I wish I could give you guys some Geomancers. Oh, look at this run. This run's a bit faster. We're at 1:40. And we're right here. So this run ends up being a little bit faster too. So we'll see how this one goes. But this one potentially should not be 3 minutes. We're at the 2-minute mark. It's always interesting to see too. Leila's stacking her dwarves. Can't help it. They call me the dwarf queen for a reason. Hey, 2:14. Okay, look at that. Really close to the best time of 2:13. So you guys saw that like that swing too, right? Like we just had a little over 3 minutes, then back down to like the 2:14, which is really close to the 2:13. And he still did 3.4 mil damage. But guys, drop some comments down below. What are you doing with Iron Twins? I would love to know what you guys are up to. And thanks again to Twitch chat for helping out with like the speeds, and you know we were kind of like workshopping this live on Twitch as well too, figure out the speeds, figuring out the presets and all of that. So thank you very much to Twitch chat, guys. Drop me some comments down below, and thanks for watching.